This is the Samsung Instinct, available from Sprint Wireless. This touchscreen based device will compete head-to-head with many other touchscreen devices on the market. How does it compare? The front fascia of the phone is very simple and elegant and has three software buttons down here. They're the touch technology buttons. On the left side of the phone, you'll see the hatch for the data port as well as the volume toggle. These buttons have good travel and feedback. We really happen to like them. On the right side of the phone, you'll see the micro SD hatch. The hot swapping is available, the voice activated feature, as well as a camera button. On the back, you can see where the 2 megapixel camera is, along with the vanity mirror. And on the top is the port for the full-size 3.5mm headset jack, as well as a lock and power button. You can see four main icons along the bottom: Favorites, Main, Fun, and Web. So this is a fully customizable home screen, and you can add any sort of application to it. So we're going to add, we'll just add a link to the web browser. So you can see how easy that was to add a favorite to this favorite screen. The main menu, of course, is a standard grid which offers access to the phone's basic software and tools and functions. Fun is where you find things such as the music player, the camera, access to the shopping, radio, and games and applications. And the web, of course, will load the browser as well as give you access to localized information such as the weather report and such. If we touch the phone button here on the bottom, you'll see it brings up a speed dial page, and here's a new menu along the bottom. We have the speed dial, we have contacts, we have calling history, and we have the dialer. So you can see the dialer here. We'll dial Amtrak's 1-800 number, press the green talk button, and the call is initiated. You can see we have some software buttons here to control the call. We can turn the speakerphone on or off, or we can mute the call, and we can access the dial pad or our contacts list, all while on a phone call. In order to hang up, simply slide the thing sideways and your call is done. You automatically have the option to save the number, redial it, or to exit out. The Instinct does work hard to simplify things. For example, if you want to add a contact, go to the contacts page, press the plus symbol, and away we go. Press again in here, and the keyboard pops up that we can use to enter in some information. So we'll put in my name, hit done, and there we go. The one thing that's a little frustrating is you can see that I had to reorient the phone. You can, however, change it so that the keyboard is a standard up and down keyboard, so you don't have to constantly switch the phone back and forth. It also has a text recognition, writing recognition, so we can draw an A, and you'll see that an A popped up there, and I am now Erica. So we are all done with that, and of course adding numbers and other text information is straightforward. Let's take a look at the browser. You can see the browser automatically reorients the phone sideways. And we do have poor signal strength here, and it's taking just a little bit of time to load. So here's the home page for the Instinct, and you can see this page is customized specifically for the Instinct. It has some recommended websites, and we'll check those out. You can see some menu options here along the side. This will bring up a secondary list of menu items over there. This switches between standard and full HTML. And here, let's go to CNN, since we know that that's usually a good benchmark test site to go to. So you can see it's taking a little bit of time to load. And you can use your finger to scroll up and down, or if you hold the camera key, you can also scroll up and down by tilting the phone, which is that's a neat feature. We definitely like that. Looking at some of the more other menu options, we have a search tool, a home tool, a favorites tool, and a refresh tool. You can also change the level of zoom by hitting this button here. You can see it zoomed way in, and you can also zoom out a little bit. So that's it for the browser. Let's quickly check out the music player on the Instinct. Pushing the music button and we'll bring up a basic list to access your playlist artist songs and such. Let's go into the artists menu and we'll choose this new band I happen to be into, Between the Buried and Me. This is their one album. Keep pressing away and here you go. It'll bring up album artwork and you can see the general player software here. Rewind, pause, fast forward, as well as a shuffle button and a repeat button. Unfortunately, there's no graphic EQ or preset EQ to change the way the music sounds. What you see is what you get. Pretty basic application. Let's check out the camera. Quick press of the side button will launch the camera. And you can see here it's held sideways in the orientation. Very simple camera system here. Basically, you have no options or nothing to choose from. This tells you how many pictures you have left, and this will launch your gallery, and this will start the video player. So let's see if anything's left in my gallery. And yes, there are a number of pictures that you can see here. Now we can trash any picture we want to, send it via Bluetooth, play videos, jump back to the camera, email the pictures, upload the pictures to a photo sharing site, or jump to this view, which is a nice style view for the gallery, and you can slide pictures back and forth. And let's open Old Glory. And with the picture open, you have basically the same set of menus. Unfortunately, there's no editing software. You can't, you know, alter the brightness or contrast or exposure of these pictures. You can simply just take pictures and then send them on their merry way. Messaging with the Instinct is straightforward. Hit the messaging button and away you go. It also lets you know that there's a shortcut. You can choose between text messages or picture messages. So we'll jump in here so we can add a contact. We'll just do that since that's the easiest thing. And once we've entered the name, right now we have it set to do the letter recognition, so we can jump back to the keyboard, type a message out, hit done, and you're ready to send. In all, there's a lot to like about the Instinct. You know, it does offer fast browsing, a nice music player, you know, an okay camera, and the touch user interface. We did happen to have some troubles with the touch interface. It was unresponsive from time to time and required multiple touches to get the screen to respond. And we also did experience false positives when the phone would give us micro vibration haptic feedback, but it didn't actually register a press. Even so, there's you know, it's a good-looking phone and feels nice in the hand, and I'm sure will be a successful phone for Sprint and Samsung.